Remember that shit? It never used to do that for us. Remember? We used to just be able to click and start talking. Now I feel like we have to. It just kind of fucking ruins the authenticity of it. You know what I mean? Because like we're having to wait to talk about what we're wanting to talk about. At least the way I feel with the
You
fucking
ruined the
content.
authenticity of it, man.
I ruin the authenticity of it. I
You
am
ruined
the
the.
authenticity of this shit, motherfucker. What the fuck? Oh, what is that? From William Defoe, William Defoe's from Spider-Man. I built this company. You know how much I sacrificed? All right. RIP to fucking the lead singer of Smash Mouth, bro.
Dude, was he 56?
Yeah, he passed away of cancer, I think.
No, that was liver, dude.
For real?
Yeah, that was his liver.
This is liver. Fuck.
Yeah,
Too much drinking, huh?
I would say so, sir.
That's crazy. Well, guys, we're a little late, but this is Robin Graves and Kachi, and you're on Scatterbrain.
No one
Oh
knows it
shit,
would be
that's right.
late. It could be 3 in the morning like your other shit. No one would know.
Exactly. Exactly. It's and yet for some reason I still steadily get those followers. Shout out, dude. I just hit 200 today, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah, guys. Check out my Twitch, our Robin Graves 9180. Check me out. Hey, well, how was your weekend, man? We got a few things to talk about. I missed you today. I'm gonna lie. It was a little weird not having you coming in around to shoot the shit with me.
Sorry, I'm a government man.
Are you really a government man? It's a
I
government
pretty
job
much
you
have
got?
all the government holidays off, yeah. If there's ever a day and the post
You get
office is
paid?
off, I am also off, paid off, yes.
For real, you get paid those motherfucking days off. See, I've always
Uh-huh.
wanted that job, but I was never able to have that kind of job. You know, it like this is one of the first jobs that I've ever had my weekends off.
It's a lot to ask for.
You know what I
I
mean?
honestly, I never had weekends off until this too,
Is that
honestly.
is that really a lot to ask for? Is having your weekends off a lot to ask for?
Most jobs, yeah.
I think
You know
most
why?
jobs, I
We need
think,
you to be a team player, man.
and
We really need you to work a little bit
fuck
more. We
that.
really need you to work.
I fucking hate those apps. You know which ones that I hate the most? Oh man, we're all a family here. We're all a family. Families are the most fucked up things you have to heal from for the most part. I'm not saying everyone's family's fucked up, but family has a lot of fucking trauma in it, bro. Uh, how did you think of the show? We checked out the Baby Metal and Death Clock tour show.
Both of us went to
And
this show,
how was
yes.
that?
I
Talk to me about that. I still got to break out with my sauce.
Yeah, go ahead with that. It's to like the main point I want to mention is the venue that this was held at really has been like labeled as a top 10 venue in America. It's barely been open. But
Really?
yeah, it is a top 10 venue in America. You stand in the middle of the room, sound quality is really great. Um, I have only been to like 2 or 3 shows there. It's a really weird mix of DJ, comedy, big name stuff I'm not really interested in that goes there. I haven't been a whole lot. Um, I worked earlier that day, didn't wear the right shoes. My back was in pain. Back was in pain when I was working earlier in the day to then wear another set of shitty shoes to have my back hurt more in that venue.
You think you'd have gone to enough concerts to know what your equipment should be for going onto this bitch, right?
I always forget how unforgiving that floor is in there.
Concerts are fucking brutal, bro. Concerts are brutal. I think what fucking got me was how personal you could feel with the bands at that venue. I think I think a lot of it for me is like even though I had a spot that was, a lot of people actually said that I had a good spot. It was I mean even you yourself, I think you're like, yeah, you got a really good spot in there.
I
It
was,
was
to be fair,
it
like I
was
was like 5 people behind you.
Dude, why the fuck didn't you make the way forward? Your camera is like really choppy right now, by the way. At least from what I'm seeing. Hopefully, whenever this shit loads up, it won't be as fucked.
We'll never know.
But
Yeah, no, I
never
just
know.
didn't want it. You're good where you were. I saw it. You were talking to some tall ass dude, handing him your phone and shit. I don't know what the fuck you were doing. He was over there killing that shit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a social bro, dude. Like I talk, man. Like you know me. I really don't even know how long you've been at our fucking store for, and I really don't know why I did not talk to you sooner, honestly.
You didn't give a shit.
I don't know. I just think I honestly, bro, if I can be honest with you, I think I just trumped you in with all the other white guys out there. You looked white enough to me to just, your hair was colored, bro. I think I had made the assumption of the fact that you did not have anything worthwhile of knowing because I felt like you really would not have an understanding mentality, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
understand.
felt like you would have been like, dude, everyone, like, fuck y'all's problems. I ain't got problems, and that's y'all's problems, kind of shit. You know those kind of people. You know those kind of people.
Of course.
I'm about to get torn today, dude. I just took my first little sip, and it smelled way more harsh than it tasted. That shit went down too good, bro. I'm in trouble today. I am in fucking trouble. We're 6 minutes in, and I can already feel a little toasty.
That's pitiful, honestly. Yeah, I saw that shit at Total Wine.
You know, I actually wanted to talk about that, where it's like the badge of bragging is like, oh, it doesn't take you much to get fucked up. Oh, you're a lightweight. But it's like, bro, in for an economic guy, it's like that to me is money, bro. Like it takes me a little bit to fucking feel nice and toasty. Granted, to keep that feeling is a little bit different. Now it's like the consumption has to be increased in order for it to moderately still be taking effect. Does that make sense? So like by the end of the night, this bottle will be fucking gone. By the end of this podcast recording, this bitch will be gone. I promise you that. But it's not to be because like I'm a lush. It's just the fact that as we're talking and as I'm losing my fucking buzz, like that's just the increased intake it needs to continue with that energy. Make sense? Which is why I don't partake a
Everyone
lot
has their
because
own math, dude. I have my own math too. The X amount you can drink in
do
an
you
hour,
really?
what pace it is, how much is too much.
I
Did
don't
you eat
have math.
beforehand? Like there's just math and all of it for every person. It's a different formula for everyone, man. Didn't mean to fucking belittle you. Just saying there's math that goes into it.
I didn't feel belittled. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that do that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're one of them, but it's as you see in the realm of men, in the mentality of the generations we are, you still see that subconsciously, even though we don't mean to do it, we still, have these brackets of what is a check mark for you to pass before you can consider yourself at that manly level. You know what I mean? Or it's just a human trait in general, honestly. It's just like being able to say you can tolerate something more than someone else. I feel like that's always been part of human nature.
That's that toxic masculinity in you, sir, not me. The
No, I mean,
only
I think
thing
that's just in
maybe
a
I
lot
could
of people.
possibly relate is spice. About the only thing I could probably level with you on. Drinking, I never try to compete with
Is
anyone.
what?
Spice.
Spice?
Yeah.
Oh, spice. You're talking about like heat. I thought you were talking about like spice, like the legal drug shit.
No. Don't want it.
Yeah, you don't. It's really fucked up, bro. I went to a psychiatric center off of some shit like that, and like I saw a guy like completely fucked up from that shit.
I believe
Fucked
you.
up. Fucked up, bro. Fucked up. I don't even have my glasses on. I don't need these motherfuckers to see right now. The show is good, dude. The show is amazing. I'm glad that Death Clock, the band members, they did a good job on staying within character, not breaking away. Like the limelight wasn't really on them too much. It was just more focused on the visuals. It was really enjoyable,
That's
dude. It
the
made me feel
whole
like I
point.
was.
It was the whole point. There is
Well,
no actual band, dude. It's a fucking TV show, and that's what they kept.
right, right. I get it. But if you think about, look at the concept of gorillas. I mean,
Dude,
they have somewhat of the similar,
for the longest
they
time, they
did.
would play behind
But
a bush.
now, I know, but look at how it's changing now, you know? But I'm just saying, like, I liked how I did not feel like I was breaking away from the show to look at the live action. It was just, to me, it just felt like it was the show the entire time. Fucking loved it. Very nostalgic. We gotta watch the movie, dude. We gotta watch that shit.
They have a new one.
Definitely should watch it. They have a new one out. It's out already.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
tried to talk to a friend about the clown because the last time I saw him,
Dr.
uh,
Rockstar?
yeah, I remember
Yeah. How
the.
did that go with your buddy?
I didn't see either of y'all, by the way. I was there by my fucking
What the
self.
fuck? Bro, okay, first of all, that's dumb because if I'd had known you were by yourself, I would have made my way to hang out with you. The whole reason why I left you alone is because I had made the assumption that you were with your buddy and that you hadn't
I
seen this
was.
buddy in a while.
Yeah, I also haven't seen him in a while. I still haven't seen him, yeah. But no, I was regular ass by there by
Yeah,
myself.
bro, I was trying to be like the most respectful as I could and just like let me not bother him because like I don't know how he is with this friend. Let me not try to be, you know what I mean? I was like, but if I'd have known you weren't with you, bro, shut the fuck. You gotta start letting me know shit, bro. Closed
FaceTimes me.
mouths don't get.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, you're
You
never.
fucking
Every time you FaceTime me, you never expect what you're gonna see.
no, I did not, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I I FaceTimed you the first time. You're fucking in line, wrapped around the building on the outside. FaceTime you the second time. You're finally with me. I FaceTime you the third time. You're in a fucking Target. Baby Metal is still performing. I'm fucking baffled. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you not here right now? Baby Metal put
Um,
on such a good show, dude.
I saw like 4 songs, dude. I was good after that. Just wanted my poster and to go home with my back hurt, dude. It's pretty much all I wanted.
Yeah, my back was hurting too. Fucking shout out to being old, man.
Shit
Fucking
sucks.
shit. I couldn't do it. Does, dude. You got a lot of kids. You know, it's crazy when you realize how influential shit is to the fact that there hadn't really been anything new that came out from Def Clock for so long, and it's still a hot fucking commodity. You know,
Dude, to be
like
fair,
it's
there was a lot of people there to see Baby Metal. I had no idea. Um, Death Clock,
bro.
the dude who actually plays in the band that leads looks exactly the same as he did 10 years ago. No bullshit. You couldn't spot that dude out of a fucking lineup of shoe salesmen in a fucking Sperry store, dude. Looks just so generic. Couldn't pick him out of a lineup of himself. Um, they did
And he's
have
the
a
voice
female,
of Nathan Explosion.
yeah. They have a female guitarist now too, which was new. Again, like, I don't
I
know
saw
if she
that.
knows
I
voice.
saw that.
Yeah,
Hey, she fucking
she killed that.
slayed that shit, dude.
I killed that shit.
She fucking slayed, bro.
The clown,
She killed.
Roscoe. Um,
Roxo,
appar-
bitch.
apparently, the person tied with that voice had some kind of charges, allegations against them. So they have no involvement with that character or voice anymore, and that's why you didn't hear that clown in that show.
That's what, dude. What's up with men fucking up so bad, man? Why are we fucking up so bad? Why are we not just being honest with who we are from the fucking get go? And why are we thinking that we're gonna get away with shit that clearly is not okay to do? Why?
I was watching this shit
I'm
on John
sorry if I'm
Wayne
asking like
Gacy,
as if you know the answer.
yeah, but I was just watching this shit on John Wayne Gacy, and so like the perspective I can give to you is like men succeed and get themselves in positions to then take advantage of things they probably couldn't get away with taking advantage of as a regular motherfucker. At least that's, not saying that's every situation, but I feel like there is definitely men that get into positions of power and then are able to do things they wouldn't normally be able to do.
No, you're very much right. There was a social experiment done one time where they had like three variables. They had one where they actually had the visuals of cameras. They had one where it was just saying the place was being monitored, and then there was a place that had no signs of monitorization whatsoever, right? And the fact that when people think someone's watching them, their
They'll
behavior, like
they'll
it's
fake.
so fucked, man. That what you're saying it's very fucking true. That guys, uh, humans, humans with their sentient awareness they have the capabilities of being real pieces of shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I at the end of the day, I'd like to wholeheartedly say that I may not be what everyone else in this world is used to hearing and listening to, watching and all that shit, but I would never try to do some piece of shit stuff where it's gonna hurt someone else or put someone else in a disposition or any of that, man, because I know what that feels like. I know what it's been like to have being fucked over and legitimately not knowing what to do because you feel like you can't do anything. So I guess that's why I'm that hero that doesn't want what happened to him to happen to everyone else.
Not the villain that
There's a
wants to
lot of
see
shit, dude.
everyone go through what they went through. Yeah.
No, dude, at the same time I am. I fucking question myself a lot, dude, because at the same time that I don't want people to suffer and go through what I went through, like knowing that people have done bad shit, I wish ill on those kind of people. Like the fact that they willingly know what they're doing and they still do it, that's the kind of shit that I wish bad on. I'm a fucking crazy person, dude. I'm a fucking dysfunctional dude. Like I can't stand for a lot of shit, but unfortunately, it seems to be the things that people stand for, and I don't understand it. But that's why, people like me had have been in their fucking now at their 30s trying to just live my life the way I am now. Motherfuckers were just trying to tell you you weren't who you were because of how you weren't being just like them.
That cult shit. Yeah. Let's talk about
And
FaceTimes. You
FaceTimes.
your influence in my life, I think, is that I say the term bro more than I ever have before. And I low key kind of hate it, but at the same time, there's this man I was friends with when I was younger from Malaysia. He was a musician, he played drums. And he wouldn't really have great English, but bro was like his favorite word. Um, he would open and close a sentence with bro. He was telling me one time we were having lunch, he was telling me the first marriage he had because he was on his fourth marriage and he had like six kids mixed in these marriages, right? And his first wife, I don't know, he went home someday, forgot what the fuck how he led into the story, and he was like, went home one day and he started like talking to her, and she like wasn't. Yeah, there you go. She wasn't responding and all this shit. She was like, "Fuck you, Charlie, I'm leaving," and he was like, uh, "Why'd she say fuck you like that, bro?"
It's funny that it's funny you're talking about like the way people talk. Like, have you ever when's the last time you ever peeled back the layers on someone, bro?
Honest,
Are you I've come to learn that there's people out there that aren't like me. They really don't take the time to ask questions to get to know people sometimes. Unless they're trying to fuck them. You know what I mean?
let's go back to something you were talking about earlier with hostility in people. You fucking giving advice because that is what quantifies you as a friend, and that's what you would want in return. It's a big assumption on your part. Whatever the fuck you're talking about, asking questions and all that shit. What I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you, on my part, if someone is willing to be honest with me, I will ask and try to figure out as much as I can. If I can ask a question and honestly make someone think, it happened recently. A friend of mine has moved to Florida, right?
I feel
I
sorry for
moved
them.
back, yeah, I moved back from Colorado. I met this person. She's from Florida. She moved here to Houston for a marriage. When I came back from Colorado, she was getting divorced and was doing other things. She was in survival mode the whole time, really, that I knew her. Um, so she moved back to
I'm
Florida.
sorry.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, for real. You really are. She moves
I
back
just
to
knew.
Florida.
I knew you were gonna say she got divorced too. When the moment you said she moved for a marriage, I was like, yeah, this fucking energy. This is. Am I an asshole?
You're a piece of shit for laughing. Yeah.
It's just funny that we are all there, dude. I am fucking. I'm begging somebody to give me full transparency of their relationship that are our fucking ages, and I promise you, they are not happy with the decisions they fucking made, and they would not tell or be completely honest with their fucking spouse about how they currently feel at this moment in time because it would fucking set everything on fire. People are not emotionally mature enough to be able to handle the conversations of the fact that they didn't know who the fuck they were when they were talking with this person, and they still kind of don't know who the fuck they are anymore. And as they're trying to figure this out, they have a life they're already dedicated to that they don't know how to break away from. I'm
You
not saying
also, you also like really underestimate like the
what.
reveal of character that could happen in passage of time.
No, dude, I'm a fucking firm believer that motherfuckers that haven't made the attempt to change on their own free will are gonna wait until something devastating fucking hits them until they have no choice but to self-reflect and look at themselves. You can call it what you want, dude. I'm calling every man out there. Unless you're taking the time to fucking change yourself, it isn't until some life shit happens to you that you're not gonna fucking start taking other people into consideration. Dare to fucking prove me wrong. Show me that you don't have fucking families or children or anything else. Show me you're a single fucking male that's talking the same way I fucking talk, and maybe I'd fucking sit down with you and listen to what you have to say. But as far as I'm concerned, most people that aren't fucking single, most people that are single, don't have fucking kids, are trying to do all this, they're fucking following the most ass backwards males that are walking around on this earth today. They're not teaching about morals. They're not teaching about taking people into consideration. They're talking about being selfish, not giving a fuck about what anyone else thinks, which is important, but to a certain degree, you have to take everyone else's thoughts into consideration. What
Or at
happens if you
least be
run?
responsible for the actions that you make that affect other people, which is important.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what the fuck's to say you don't run into somebody who's suicidal and what you think is motivating them is actually pushing them towards that fucking brink to end their fucking life? You got to take the time to know these motherfuckers, man. You can't just think what's gonna motivate someone else is gonna motivate another person. That's how you get motherfuckers killed.
That's how people die, huh?
It is, dude. I know a lot of people don't like to. A lot of people don't like to admit that, but it's very true. If you don't understand that someone's words of affirmation is their love language, and you're telling them some really horrific shit, that could be what gets them to end their fucking life simply because you could have been the only thing that they took into consideration. I've had it happen. My buddy fucking killed himself simply because he was drunk. Talked about killing himself and his fucking wife drunk too. You won't fucking do it. What did he do? Proved her wrong. For whatever fucking reasons, I have no idea to this day. Talked to him like a week before this shit happened. Words of there's a lot of things that take into consideration, man, and we don't do it. We do at the time, but after time goes, it's like we sink back into these ways that we are as humans, and it's very hard to continue to break away from that mentality. I'm a downer, bro. I'm a downer because I ask people questions that they don't want to ask themselves that they should be asking.
Yeah, back to that shit because you've gone full circle. So,
Yeah,
um,
that's why you're my co-host.
I asked the person. She moves back with her family, right? And she's just telling me about taking care of them, cooking, helping out around the house. So, what about you? What do you do for yourself? What do you do to make yourself happy? What gifts do you give yourself? Oh, I don't know. Well, why? Why don't you know? Breaking into things of, I think I made a mistake. And it's like, well, you made a decision and it's not permanent moving there. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Give me a minute or two, but talk about something non-relevant to this. Talk about your first time losing your virginity. Go.
I remember looking at a My Chemical Romance poster. I was older person, of course. I don't know why any of this matters. But anyways, yeah. Um, that person been around in my life a while. Feels kind of good that I don't particularly know what they're going through. We still tap each other on the shoulder every once in a while, though, which is odd. Whenever you see a struggle on one's part and the other in some form in social media.
All right, we're gonna talk about when I lost my virginity. How long were you stopped? How long were you paused for?
Like maybe 2 seconds.
Cool. So, did I tell you? Did we ever talk about the time I lost my virginity and how I had to lie and say I wasn't a virgin so that I could lose my virginity?
Yeah,
We talked about that on the podcast.
I'm not sure. But I
Yeah,
remember that though.
yeah, that was
Toxic men
fucked.
stuff.
That was a toxic masculinity. That was, I don't know what the fuck that was. Was that toxic masculinity?
You're lying to achieve a goal. That's pretty toxic, sir.
I lied
And
about being a virgin so that I could have
yeah,
sex with somebody
the masculinity
when
and
I
the
wasn't.
facade of
That's
like acting
okay.
like you're a real big man.
Okay, I guess you're right. Yeah, okay. Point taken. Um, yeah, that was probably that was the most bizarre thing ever because the the argument behind that was they didn't want me to be a virgin because they were worried about attachment problems. Like I was going to be too attached, right? Which was funny because that was the person that ended up being attached and shit. Like walking away, like as I'm walking away, this person's crying like I'm going to fucking war kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like friends are fucking holding her as she's fucking crying. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that.
The biggest plot twist of your life is that person might have also been a virgin at the time too. Imagine that.
Dude, that would have been funny as fuck. We both lied about being non-virgins.
Could be the biggest
The,
plot twist of your life.
I mean, you know as well as I do as a guy, like still being a virgin is like the biggest shame, merit badge, like badge ever, you know.
Well, it depends on
Because
the person, man. Some dudes really just didn't give a fuck.
did some guys not give a fuck because they just couldn't get laid or what?
Focus on other shit like Call of
I've
Duty and
been
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh
I've
cards.
see I was that guy for a while. I mean, it's not true because I was still a whore when I was playing fucking Dragon Ball Z and card games. So I don't understand that part because I was slut forever. You know what I mean? So it's like that can't be the reason why they weren't getting laid. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying that can't be an argument. And I openly played these games. I openly talked about it. It wasn't like I closet kept this shit. I was like, yeah, I play this during breakfast time before I start school, kind of shit. Oh shit. I don't understand. I honestly don't understand why. I uh I don't get it. I tried to fight people too. I was just a fucking I don't know what I was. It's fucking
Yeah, it's funny though. I can relate in the same thing. For most of all, if not all, my teen years, pretty strong gamer. Yeah, I was doing a lot of shit, having a lot of conversations. Yeah,
I think that for me it was just I was never up with modern games because my parents could never afford it. Ugh, sorry. So like all my friends had the modern day shit. So if I wanted to keep up with games, I had to go over to my friend's house. You know what I mean?
I guess I was blessed with the bootlegs, but still, I wasn't doing like Call of Duty online on 360 and shit like that. You know.
See, luckily for me, my parents were going, well, I say my parents, my fucking sister's biological dad and my mother, when they got divorced, that's when like my fucking the dad who signed my birth certificate started like doing more of like, giving us money and shit. Because it was like, oh, if the kids need money, well, here it is. I'm gonna give them the money. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
like that's the kind of petty shit he do. Like if it was 450 for us for child support, he'd give me 225 and he'd give my brother 225. You know? And like he'd do that every time he got paid. So like, bro, I was fucking a high school kid with money like that. I was not smart with my. That was probably the reason why I did not have any actual like responsibility financial wise. Like I never knew how to be financially responsible
Do you still
because
do, Robin?
I kind of, yeah, exactly. I have financial problems. Like I still have a hard time when I get into the spot of disparity. I have a hard time having clairvoyance and like thinking and shit like that. It sucks. It's I am still looking to try to find out how to keep that from happening. But more of that's understanding now that I just need to be able to talk with people that I can have involvement with financial wise and just slowly start working towards something with an actual network of people. Like the shit I've been talking to you about for the last like what 2, 3 months. It's crazy to think that this friendship's only fucking started within like this year or some shit, huh, man?
Scary.
Like way after Valorant, like with like fairly new. Like this is fuck. I don't even know, bro. I think one point I just said, hey, dude, would you be pretty good on a podcast? And I just started doing all this shit, huh?
No, he probably asked some bullshit about what game I was playing or whatever. I'm pretty sure.
I asked if you were into games first, I think.
Yeah, I ended up telling you I was playing Skyrim and you were hating me on playing Skyrim. Bro,
It's not
what the
that
fuck? Why are you playing that bullshit?
it's not about playing that bullshit. It's just about okay. It's when I saw the ambition and I saw the potential you had, and I was like, yeah, that focus and energy can put towards something, and it could be extravagant. You know what I mean? You fucking play. Okay, how many times have you fucking completely played Skyrim?
Dude, even beyond that, like the save that I have on there right now on my Switch is like at 150 hours, I think.
Your Switch has 150 fucking playtime hours for just a Skyrim version of that.
Yeah.
Have you been playing Blade?
Huh?
It's the fucking online version of Skyrim. No,
No,
it's on the Switch.
no.
No, you should try it out if you're into Skyrim. Just saying.
I've, I've beaten that. I've beaten that story at least 4 or 5 times.
That's how it was with Bloodborne with me. By the way, dude, when are you gonna get a PS5?
I can do a lot with $600.
$500, bro.
Shit, six low key.
It's five, bro. A fucking a disc version is 500, 499.
Mm-hmm.
600's nowhere near what you're gonna pay.
Nowhere near, huh?
Nowhere near. Unless you're buying a bundle package, which by that point, buying a bundle would be fucking way more than 600. Just letting you know that shit right now. Hey man, shout out to those girls that bitch about wanting to get married but never ask their boyfriends to fucking marry them.
Yeah, the old razzle dazzle. Yeah.
I just think it's 2023, man. What are these chicks waiting to get married for? They want something. What is it that shit they're always talking about? Oh, if you want something, go out and get it. I'm sorry. That's gonna fucking get so much heat from the fucking. But it's true, man. You want to marry a motherfucker, just marry him.
I've
Why you
seen
gotta
it.
wait for him to marry you?
I've seen it once. I've seen a woman propose to her dude one time.
Did he say yes?
He did too. I remember.
So why are women so afraid? Why do you think women are so afraid to propose to men that they want to spend the rest of their life with?
I don't think it's fear. It's just expectation. That's that
You think
Disney shit,
so?
dude. It
That
is.
Disney
It is
shit?
something. It is something that I think, even if it was the absolute right person at the absolute right time, if it's not the way that they expect it to happen, they would walk away from it.
You want to hear some shit that a lot of people aren't going to agree with? I think men are too selfish to give women the lifestyle that they need to wake the fuck up from their reality. If that makes sense. Women are in this fucking delusional fucking state of mind that only a guy can help get them out of. But because men are too fucking selfish with their own shit, they don't know how to take the time to help take the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with outside of that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Explain yourself.
How many times have you ever wanted to try to make something work with somebody, but simply because as a guy, have you felt like what you wanted was more priority than what anything else was on the table? How many relationships do you feel like you can honestly hold yourself accountable for going bad, not working out? And I'm not trying to get you to rekindle anything. I'm just trying to have you hold accountability to some of the shit that you know for a fact you held the majority of reason why shit didn't work.
At the time, I mean, at the time, the
I'm not
two
saying it has to be now, yeah.
at the time, the two times I've lived with somebody, a lot of thing has been blamed on me, and then later on rebuffed off of me. So honestly, I don't fucking know at this point.
See, that's a hard that's a hard position to be in, dude. Like, because nobody deserves to be talked to a certain way, but like how but like the fact that people can come back and apologize, not everybody can do that. But how long does that shit get old for until you start saying, "Hey, man, if that's like you beating me up and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I beat you up." At some time, I'm gonna want you to just stop fucking beating me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just the shit. It's like that's what I. It's like how many men are at that point right now where they're like, "Oh yeah, I know I know I'm this and that, or I got problems and all this. And I was like, but dude, what the fuck are you doing about it? You're not doing a fucking thing. You're just talking about, oh yeah, I know what's wrong with me, but you're not doing anything. Because honestly, most women don't engage with motherfuckers that even know that there's something wrong with them. So when they're engaging with these guys, they're not even bothering to ask the follow-up question, which is, well, how are you handling that? They're just like, oh, he knows he's got faults. The fuck? We all got faults. That's nothing fucking special. Nothing special about a guy who can tell you that they have problems.
Yeah, what are
It's
you
my
learning
my
from it? Yeah, that kind of shit.
yes. My honest opinion, I talk about having problems all fucking day. At least I talk about how I'm trying to change it. But the moment a guy just talks about having problems and that's it, that's a scary motherfucker. That means
I
he
think
has not yet go past that.
I think those are really the relationships in which communication isn't happening. And I can tell you that I've been in those circumstances for sure. Out of the times that I've lived with people, communication not happening is like ultimately the the pitfall, I would say, in both circumstances. Is it my fault entirely? No.
But see, like, that's the thing, man, is like communication just doesn't fucking fall out. Something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, I've been there and I've acknowledged it. I've had my input on something that I did that caused the way I communicated with my partners to be compromised. Shit don't just fucking, oh, sudden, we just stopped communicating. You gonna fucking honestly tell me you have no idea why that shit happened?
The
There's
first
something,
time, the first time the whole Colorado fiance thing was, oh, well, you got a different schedule, and I just really didn't know how to communicate that I wasn't happy anymore, kind of shit, is what I was told. Really beyond my means.
was there somebody else, bro?
This is the one that, yes, went after a fucking beard with legs that entertained her for a couple of months and broke up with her, yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk to about also is when someone's love language is quality time, that's something you've got to really know about, and you've got to learn whether or not that person has fucking insecurities or not, because an insecure person with fucking quality time as their love language is a fucking formula for someone getting fucked over.
It was an insecure person that didn't know how to be by themselves and would get off of work at 5 o'clock and would pretty much just sit on the couch until 11 when I got home to eat a meal.
God damn, bro.
It wasn't my fault. I spent time with her on my days off, gave her all the time I could have gave her. Not my fault that they didn't know how to be alone.
And you didn't know about any of this?
No, I mean, it was expected of me. It was expected of me that I'm gonna work, get off late, and you're gonna be fucking there waiting to eat with me because that's what you want and that's what you're expecting. That you're gonna lead me to believe. How am I supposed to know there's something wrong if that's what you're asking of me?
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, I think we as men should be able to start asking the question of, hey, how is everything? It's not that hard to ask that question, right? That's what I feel like a lot of us as men fuck up on. It's like we're so used to doing what we think is the norm and what works that we don't bother to ask if there's how are things? How is the system? How's the machine? You know what I mean? Like it's a fucking machine. You and me, bro, we're a fucking machine. If I don't ask you how you're fucking doing, just like how you don't ask me how I'm doing, and I honestly tell you how the fuck I feel. But it's like that's how it works. If it does not work that way, it crumbles apart. And that's in any aspect. But for us to think like we're gonna go from here to the fucking moon and not have some kind of checks on the way there, we're fucking foolish for thinking that. Hey, how's everything doing? How are we doing, bro? Are we fucking still good while we're trying to make it to our destination? You know? In
Yeah.
anybody, with your fucking lover, with your friends, your family. But it's not easy when it's only one person who knows how to communicate. Because we're so used to these fucking these whatever the fuck the role is, that we assume that that's what's supposed to happen.
Pretty
That's
much
why
what
you
I was
got
trying
people
to
who don't
say.
want to be fucking, yeah, dude. I mean, if you think about it, that's why you got people who don't want to be fucking men, that are transgendered, all that. Dude, I to a degree, why the fuck would you want to be a man if this is what being a man is, you know? Fuck it, I might as well be a woman kind of shit. Like I somewhat to a degree understand what the fuck they might be thinking. I don't know what in terms makes people feel the way they feel on who they are on the inside, but I've had parts of that in my life. Like, fuck, dude, if this is what a man is about, do I want to fucking be a man at all? You know what I mean?
It's a big
It's fucking
generalization, but yeah, I know what you mean.
not a big generalization. I think a lot of guys sit down and ask themselves, what the fuck is a man? Because they're so unsure about it because everyone else is trying to tell them what kind of man to be that they don't know how to be their own fucking man.
Also, what I was saying.
I was trying to be a man that was fabricated by a fucking woman. I was trying to be the man that my mom brought me up to be. How the fuck did she know what a man was? How did she know what a man consisted of? She didn't. So now I'm here trying to fucking go back to the drawing board and write this shit all back up again. Am I mad at my mom for that? No. I got to do the best I can, knowing that I had obstacles pre-placed for me, and I have my own responsibility to myself and my children to get past those hurdles. And if I don't, it's up to me to be able to say my kids have that responsibility to do their best to try to do what I couldn't. My mom failed in the alcoholism. She's not drinking anymore. She finally defeated her demon. But she turned into that demon while she had me and my brothers and shit, you know? That's one thing that I have to live with. My little sister doesn't have to deal with that. She has to deal with a lot of other shit on her own. That's not related to what I had to go through or may and may not be, you know? That's just one thing. I just think a lot of us hold on to our parents' shit. Like, I don't fucking hate my mom. She definitely fucked me up. I'm a I'm definitely not the average bear because of her, but I'm not the average bear, bro. Like, who the fuck? Look at me. Look at what we're starting. Look at the fucking numbers that slowly show. You know, I'm not the average fucking bear, and I finally started looking at myself like. And I'm not to say that that makes me better than anybody else, but it makes me able to help the motherfuckers that don't know how to help themselves yet. Where I was years ago, lost, confused, scared, not knowing whether or not it's what I wanted to do or if it's what I just wanted to not do anymore. And I'm not trying to get rich off this shit. I'll get rich off of my own skills, off of my own talents. This is just to help people understand that you're not alone in the way you think, the way you feel. And even though a lot of other people may not agree with it, there are people that understand you. And those are the ones that you just have to worry about. You're not even like me. You are the exact opposite of me. We are fucking polar opposites. I don't even understand how the fuck you and me hit off all the shit we do. Because in all reality, all the shit I'm trying to like, you understand what I'm saying? You're like, no, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about because you come from the exact opposite. And that's what's fucking entertaining to me is even though we come from the exact sides of the world, so to speak, we can have that understanding of where things meet in the middle.
I'm an
That's
average
why I
bear,
like
huh?
talk. You kind of are. You're like that.
Yeah, that
To
fucking
be
yuck
fair,
yuck
bro.
laugh, huh? No shit, huh?
You're not the average bear. You're just that anomaly that most people never get to live. You're the life that most, and I'm not saying you've never had your struggles, but with the parents, with the seeming like you've never really had that life jeopardy shit. You know what I mean? Like life in peril. Like I don't know, man. Unless you do and you're just really private and I have to pry this shit out of you. But I mean like I've slept in my car a few times before, you know? I don't know if you've ever had to do that before.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
there's
random.
times where you know, there's times where I fucking sat down and questioned what the fuck I'm even doing, why I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've thought like that before.
Yeah.
Like sat down and contemplated like why the fuck am I continuing to do this? And realizing like I have daughters that I can't leave this fucking world alone with. You know? I would be a shitty person to take myself out to not have to deal with my own problems and just load my daughters with that much more. You know? And I don't understand how motherfuckers can do that. I get
Selfish.
people are I know people are in pain. I don't even know if it's selfish, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've sat in the back, I've sat in my back ditch with my pistol in my fucking hand before. And just with my kids asleep, dude, and I mean, this was like at the beginning of my divorce, and I was like, fucking, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, losing your family, you're trying your hardest to stay somewhat cordial with their mom, and like, little by little, these things are just falling apart. You are trying your hardest to hold what little life you have left together, and you can't help but just watch it fall apart. Not because you want it to, but you don't have any control over this side of of your shit. You know what I'm saying? And like
So,
me, like you said, being selfish, like it was selfishness, not wanting to deal with it, that I sat down there long enough to think about it.
mhm. Tell me other things about the things you can't control in life.
I can't control other people.
Yeah.
I can't control, I can't control, honestly, that's just it. I just can't control other people. Beyond that, a lot of other things are within my control. And I think that's what's the hardest part that a lot of my friends that I try to talk to about, like when it comes to when they're not understanding where they're in, like some of them are fucking being divorced, some of them like are having problems with their kids and shit. And it's like, you're not understanding where all this is coming from because you don't have control over this. You have to be a part of what's going on instead of wanting to control it. And I think that's where most of us fuck up. You know? So I'm just trying to be a part of whatever it is I'm meant to be a part of. You know,
Hard things sometimes.
whatever whatever that is, Whatever I'm
Exactly.
supposed to, whatever I'm, honestly, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really thought I would have been dead a long time ago. Not even
Some people
joking.
get
Like I
really
to
shocked
this,
hearing that, honestly. People really do get shocked when people say that. I've heard it a lot. I've said it myself. Heard my dad say it.
you know. And it's not that I take it for granted. I legit look back at all the times that anything that would have gone slightly different would have cost me no longer existing. And it's like, I think about that and I'm wondering, like, what the fuck am I here for? Like, why is it that I have not, why is it that I am still here? Like, and not to say that I've asked to go, but I just never have, I have yet to, I feel like I have found my purpose. But for the longest time, I felt like, why am I still walking around here? What the fuck am I meant to do? If it's not working for someone else, if it's not being happy doing all these things, what am I here for? And I just think I'm here to help as many people as I can, the best way I can. And honestly, that's all within my control. That's why I started the LLC. That's why I started all this shit. So that sooner or later, if people believe in what I'm trying to do, they'll support me the way I'm trying to support them, which may not be financially, but it is in the sense of helping them get past the barriers they have been in front of this entire time that have yet to be able to make that hurdle. And I'm not asking for money. I'm just asking for support, whatever that may be. What I feel like everybody needs is support. That's all.
Commodity.
I feel like a lot of us don't get it. Yeah, it is, dude. It's fucking insane. This bitch is getting to me, bro. I'm like halfway there, and man,
Yeah, doesn't mean that you need to finish it, toxic man.
I'm not there yet.
Can I
I'm
talk
not there
about
yet.
people in grandparents' age?
Yeah, I've actually been meaning to talk to you about the next step in um in your growth. So that reminds me
Tell
of
me about my
my.
growth.
Well, then I mean, I'll be honest with you. You you're not gonna associate with me and not expect me to help try to improve who you are and what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm trying to make you who I think you should be, but I want you to start utilizing the things that I know you can utilize that you haven't been, if that makes sense.
So
In my
what's
opinion,
your
dude, I'm
proposal?
I'm not gonna tell you that shit on the fucking internet. We'll talk about that when there's no recordings. Call that superstitious if you want, but I've always personally, if it hasn't happened yet, it's meant to happen when it happens, but I'm not going to help the universe bring it into existence any faster than what I'm trying to bring it into. Does that make sense?
All right, man.
So, speaking things into existence, how do you feel about that? How are you? Let me get your take on that shit. Are you familiar with that term, speaking things into existence?
Yeah. Alternatively, I remember talking to a 23-year-old at some time that thought that concept of manifesting was like some kind of black magic that white people were doing.
That's not
That was
Christianity.
entertaining. It was really entertaining hearing that person explain manifestation to me. I'm really hanging somewhere in the balance though overall, and thinking that I'm pretty much destined to be in all the circumstances that I've been in and all the circumstances that I'll be, and at some point thinking that it's just all random nothingness and it's just constant collision of timing and circumstances. Speaking things into existence, I don't know. You can work for things, sure. Yeah, but that's where I'm at.
That's where you're at. You're not a spiritual guy, are you?
It's a pretty strong set of words.
It's a fucking yes or no question. It's not a fucking strong set of words. It's either you believe in the spiritual realm or you don't. That's not a hard thing to answer.
You think so?
Hmm.
It's been a part of my life, all my life.
So that you know then.
That I've meant to have gone through the things that I've gone through and to be at this present moment that I am at. Yeah.
No, motherfucker. I don't believe in any. Look, I'm I'm not saying that I would do any of this, but I'm fully capable of shooting up a place. Do I want to?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. This is what he decides to talk about, and not talk about the shit he was gonna have me talk about. Yeah, yeah.
Look,
All
dude,
right, man.
even if this gets fucking monitored by the NSA, I'm just telling you, dude, I think a lot of people don't want to just hold themselves accountable for the things that, and I get it, the human mind's very fragile. Psychosis is a very big fucking thing. There's a lot of people that fucking suffer from psychosis. You know, I I personally think that it's fucking, I don't know, dude. I've drugs aside and everything else, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I'm not I'm not informed enough with the human mind and its inner workings to be able to tell you why people are the way they are. I can just give you, if someone's in front of me and they're giving off characteristics, more than likely I'll be able to read that person and tell you more or less what you should be looking out for. Not saying I can fucking read people but like a book, but I don't like to give advice or information that I don't know wholeheartedly 100% that it may or may not be accurate. And if I'm not, it's like I'll say, hey, I may not be right, so you may want to Google this kind of shit. You know, I've said it before on the fucking podcast.
Proud of you.
Thanks, man. I'm proud of myself too. I don't think a lot of people, I don't think a lot of men our age do what we do. We talk about our feelings. You know,
Yep.
I think
Part
a lot of women our age don't take the time to try to talk about their man's feelings.
This is a conversation I had earlier about communication and relationships.
Is it?
Yeah, and you decided to talk about how single males don't change and shit. But this sentiment exactly is
They
what I
don't.
had in mind.
Yeah?
Hmm.
You know, bro, I think that it's really shitty that most guys, sorry, I think it's really shitty that most guys have to have fucking daughters before they start changing the way they fucking look at women. Just me personally. You know what I mean? Look at you. You remember, remember how when we first started talking, what was your favorite word, bro, to call women?
General term I call anyone, man.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Yeah.
No, no. You were pretty adamant on giving the title to the female aspect very, very particularly. Because I know when we talk about men, you never use the word bitches. But every
Ah,
time we talk about
okay.
women, but every time we talk about women, that motherfucking word would roll right off your tongue. And I think I remember one of the podcasts, and I think one of the podcasts I was like, why do you say that for, man? I was like, you know that's, I was like, I don't know how that, I don't know how the conversation went, but I do know that I asked you, why is that a particular word that you like to use in reference to them? You know? But I am proud of you. I'm proud of you to know that in our last few podcasts that you have referred to women as women and females. And it's honestly, bro, that's a big come up. It's a big come up, dude.
Uh,
A lot of people, a lot of women would appreciate that. Looking at the dude, you've made character development, bro. You
uh,
have legit made character development on this podcast. That is insane.
if you say so,
Like,
man.
I know so. What do you mean? It's in the podcast. Motherfuckers are gonna go they're gonna go listen to one of the first podcasts that I had with you on it, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna try to look for that. They're gonna try to look for that episode where you called women bitches, and I was like, why do you say that, man? What do you say that for? And like that's gonna be it. Like everyone's like people are gonna you're gonna be like what men look like younger men look up to now, like, oh yeah, we're like how I started and like my ascendance. You know? Like that's what I'm gonna try to start using as a word, like ascending. You're gonna ascend past that. I gotta take a nasty piss, bro. Like I'm fucking
Yeah, go ahead.
no, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna pop that seal. I'm just telling you, I gotta piss.
Go piss, dude.
Are you
I'll
gonna
tell
keep the conversation going?
I'll tell the story about this person in grandparent age and how it scares me.
You know what? I'm glad that you talked about that because I do wanna pick up on the whole grandparents and grandparents raising the next generation of children. Grandparents raising their grandchildren, basically. Talk about that. I'm gonna be listening. I'm just gonna
Here you
mute
go,
you.
listen. Just go. All right. So, in his one little perspective, I've had both. Um, I had two grandmothers pretty involved in my life growing up. I didn't go to daycares. I didn't ride the bus. This time my parents couldn't pick me up from school. I had a grandma that'd pick me up to school. I'd be at her house till my parents were able to pick me up. Um, Real only child. Hardly spent time around other children. And so I go through life, and it's as he puts it, it's his well, it's not really normal. Yeah, what the fuck is normal, anyways? But um, I've I met this person a year away from retiring, right? And they have a child that's about my age, a little younger, and they finally have a kid. And this person has a conversation about how they're a year away from retiring and they can't wait to move away and to live in a retirement community in Florida. To which the boast on Florida and the retirement community was it has the highest STDs per capita than anywhere else in America. And starts to tell me about how everyone rides golf carts. Everyone that lives there has a golf cart. And there is a language within this community about the kind of color that hangs on a towel on each golf cart and what each color means of what kind of couple they are and what kind of things they're into, and says that there's 1,000
It's kind
groups.
of This is like those swingers that when you like a couple that goes grocery shopping, they put a pineapple upside down in their grocery cart so that other swingers can know that they're swingers.
That kind of shit, yeah.
I heard about that. That's that shit. That's what they do in country clubs. They put different colored towels on their fucking golf carts so they don't know what kind of freaky shit they're into.
Yeah. Um,
That's pretty wild, bro. Like I'd get into that. That sounds like something I could do. What kind? Would
I
you know anything? Like what is a yellow towel for?
I remember a gray towel she mentioned specifically was group they were bisexual, that it was swingers, and like you could have whatever hole you wanted basically. um, but the concept to me, I don't know. I had a grandmother that retired and was ready to be a grandmother, and I was very fortunate for that. I don't have her anymore. It's changed my life a lot. I've held on to a lot of grief for a number of years over it. And coincidentally, still even now, with my mom's mom
Oh, yeah.
retiring, and she's just in a place of wanting to be a grandmother, which is somehow still astonishing to me that even at this age that I have a grandparent that's pretty much just dedicated on her own happiness and being in her family. And so then I see people that are in retirement and want no part of family. Even like moms that are in broken relationships and shit that don't want anything to do with their children. Like that shit's fucking scary to me too, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I don't expect humans to act accordingly every time. There's animals that eat their kids so that they can fuck their mom again so that they can have more babies, you know? Why would humans be any different? That animal instincts, all the fucking things that are within the animals that roam the fucking world are inside of us. They're fucking here. They're not going away. It's just up in here lets us fucking determine whether or not we should fucking do it. There's, there's, that's it. I'm tired of people like acting. Yes, it's very much like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Do I want to do the animalistic things that are fucking happening within me? To a point, your sentient being can evolve to a sense where you can check your fucking animalistic traits. But at one point, do any of us get to that level of ascendance to where we do and can check it? Most of us don't. That's why most of us get fucked up whenever I'm talking about men in mostly particular. Most of us get fucked up when it comes to a chick with a fat ass or big tits or anything else like that because most of us don't know to just that's out there. That's around the corner no matter where the fuck you look. What most of us don't have is the sense of knowing who the fuck we are to know that we don't need any of the physical aspects to get where we want to be within ourselves.
I think there's a different
But
way you could have put
is it
this
there?
topic, but I get what you're saying.
I could. I'll probably hit it a lot different later on. All I'm saying is we're all fucking animals at the end of the day. Do we want to act like that? Sometimes we do and sometimes we fucking don't. I don't think any of us should be held to a state of judgment simply because we're all fucking animals at the end.
I get what you're saying, but I have to tell you that we have a very specific to each of us understanding of emotion. And that is something that not a lot of animals have. Animals cannot process emotion the same way that we can process emotion. And it's not even just that we can process emotions in a certain way. It is that
All
we
right, all right.
all
So
like
hold on. So you're telling me if I were to go look up dogs that are having emotional reactions to shit, it wouldn't fucking. You're telling me that those dogs are no different than they can't feel what we feel.
I'm saying that we understand it differently than them. I'm not saying that dogs can't be sad or be fucking scared, man, but I'm saying that we have a different understanding of these emotions than they do. We have a different intelligence.
Yeah, it's whether or not we want to feel them or not. That's the thing. I
That
mean,
is
there are
also a
sociopathic
part
people who,
that is also a part of the intelligence that we have is we can also fucking tell ourselves that we don't want to feel that shit. That's something animals can't fucking do.
co- correction, correction. That has to be that ability has to be unlocked. That is not with every human out there. You're not born. Even though people like, oh, we're fucking going down this fucking church shit right now. None of us are fucking born with free will. We fucking develop it. It's formed. We grasp it for ourselves. If we were born with free will, I'm not gonna go down that fucking route. Parents have fucked us all up. You're not that case. You're that guy who had the very nurturing two of everything kind of shit. Know what I'm saying? It's hard. I guess it's hard. I really don't know, bro. I just think a lot of people have a hard time just accepting themselves. So when they try to explain who they are to the world and the world is questioning them, they don't know how to just be like, you can question me all you want. I am still who I am. You know what I mean? Instead, it gets to this sense where they start questioning themselves because the world's questioning them.
Sad state of affairs.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, we all want to be accepted, do we not?
I think humanity
I
as
know
a
people
whole
can,
is pretty much driven in all aspects to feel connected and understood.
yeah, I mean, we all want to be understood. We all want to have that. We all want to be told that we are understood. But does it happen? Not unless you're falling in line with what at the point in time is acceptable. And unless you're willing to go against everything else that is what you are, and you're not completely sure of that, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna fucking question who the fuck you are. You're gonna wonder what the fuck you're even doing with what you're trying to stand up, like the hill you're gonna die on. I've decided that where I am right now, I will continue to fucking die on this hill. I solely believe that maybe if I do this, a lot of people will have the relationship they would want to fucking have instead of the relationship people are saying they should get and want and need. I fucked up, dude. I was married for 10 fucking years. Instead of actually being honest with who the fuck I was, instead of trying to explain from the very beginning, it all got fucked up because I let everything else, everyone else, and society scare me into thinking that who I was never going to be what anybody ever wanted to be with. That I could never get with anybody and be happy because what I am, nobody would want. I feel like a lot of us do that. And then we're all bottling up our emotions. We're all fucking here until it explodes. And then we're just waiting for everything to fizzle out so we can bottle the shit back up until the next overflow happens. And I feel like that's where we're all fucking at. I'm not there. I've done fucking opened up. I have no more cap. My container's off. I let my shit flow. But I feel a lot of us in this world cap our shit back up. And we're doing the same things over and over until we're just imploding on ourselves again and again and again. And for what? Fuck it, dude. The world's never gonna fucking want you to be who you are. I'm learning that. Because who you are doesn't help them.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
gotta
they
be a
strip
team
your
player.
individualism. Yeah. Back onto that bullshit with companies. We're all a family. We're all a team player. You got to put the company ahead because the company is what helps us all get to where we want to be. Fuck those people, dude. They don't give a fuck about you or me. If you were to die today, bro, you think that they wouldn't have somebody there tomorrow? I love you, bro. And I know for a fact that these people would have you replaced in a fucking heartbeat, just like they'd have me replaced. My fucking kids and the children, the mother of my children would only get $10,000 if I were to get killed on my fucking job. And I work with the fucking pistol, dude. I work with the firearm. I work with handcuffs, extra ammo. That's the fucking ridiculousness of the world that we live in. I fucking put my, and I get it. I get where I work. I understand that a lot of people would, at the end of the day, be like, it's not that serious. But you know what? It is. It's fucking really serious. Lives at the end of the day could be fucking lost if my fucking mind's not in that shit. If someone else decided to go in there and decide to really fuck some shit up, and if I'm not taking into consideration that lives could be lost that day, what's gonna fucking happen? And a lot of us get underpaid for that shit. A lot of us are just there fucking falling. Dude, I get text messages. I get fucking I it pisses me off that I do the best that I can with my fucking job, bro. And I get people that tell me that the fucking people that work when I don't are doing the worst fucking job ever. And you know what, dude? I actually care about these people. I ask about how they do. I ask about their families, how they're doing, what they're trying to fucking get done. Not because I want to feed off of them or I'm trying to benefit from them, but because I genuinely give a fuck about them as people and as I wouldn't want to consider my friends because in the professional environment, you make mistakes when you have friends in that environment. But these people mean something to me. And maybe I wouldn't call them friends, but I would call them people that matter. You know?
I understand. I work for a family-owned LLC, and my life insurance at 150K. And if I were to die on the road, they would not hire anyone else in my position because I do not think they could afford to hire someone.
If that insurance kicked in, fuck no, they wouldn't. But to be fair, somebody, I talked about this today. We're in such a desperate world now that anybody's willing to take anything, if that makes sense. I'm just, I'm just waiting for nothing. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm just fucking doing what I've got to do to continue to bring myself to be where I'm going to be. Is it going to take 5 years? I don't know. Is it going to take fucking 10? Maybe. All I know is that I'll fucking be that guy that's helping everyone else break past the bullshit that they aren't getting past. You know what I mean?
You can do that right now.
Why? I'm doing it right now. And it's not to say that I'm not happy with it. I have I have enough people that know that I see benefiting from what I'm trying to tell them. It's just hard when people higher than me want to be like, oh, you don't have certificates, you don't have this and that. And honestly, I'm trying to stay in that mentality where if I'm trying to start something that's not like everything else, why would I want what everything else has to offer as far as certifications go? I'm trying to teach people how to break away from that. So why would I get into the same thing that's going to get me to think like them? And I get it. if you're looking for credentials, if you're looking for certificates, that's not going to be me. As far as when it comes to life reflection, self-reflection, because modern schools, modern medicines don't teach that. Even modern counselors, their jobs are just like doctors. Their job's to get you to keep coming back. My job is to make sure you don't fucking need me anymore. That's it. If I can do that, dude, I've done my job.
I work a lot on being invaluable to people. I literally live my life to try to be a one of a kind at all times, irreplaceable.
I've never I've never known that I was that valuable to be able to place myself in that position. If that makes sense. I've always been met with you're gonna be a fuck up. You want to give into your emotions, you're gonna fucking kill somebody just like your biological dad did and shit. I was always met with, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna be a fuck up. I was never met with, it's okay that you don't understand who you are right now. I'll help you.
Not that you want to
Silver the
give
long.
people.
Yeah, yeah, I want to help them. I want to help them understand that you may not understand who you are, but you will, and it's okay to not let everyone else form you. You don't have to try to get formed before you realize you're not where you want to be. That's why a lot of us are in the fucking positions we're in, dude, because we're still trying to form ourselves. And once we get to that form that we think we're supposed to be, we're not fucking happy. We're fucking paying bills. We're not making enough. We're doing all this shit. And all of us have such a potential to shine and be beneficial within our realms. We just don't know how. Dude, if I could walk down a block and buy all my fucking vegetables from some person, I'd love that shit. Does someone around here have that capability? I promise you they do. I promise you someone living in my fucking apartment complex has the fucking skills and know-how to create a fucking system that grows food to where I don't have to walk but a less than a block to have my shit. But because we don't believe in ourselves is why we don't fucking make the moves.
Everyone's going to be in agriculture. That's what you're telling me.
Everyone's gonna do what they know they're good at if they continue to talk with me, if they continue to listen. My job is not to help you get where you want to be. My job is to get you to understand you have what you need to get where you want to be. You're your
So what do you
biggest
think I'm
fucking
good at?
obstacle. What are you good at? What aren't you good at, bro? Why do you think you're my fucking co-host? You think I'd have, you really think that if I didn't see that kind of fucking potential in you, I wouldn't have you fucking right here next to me? Bro, be honest with yourself. What are you good at? You're good at what I do. You just don't do it the same way I do. Does that make sense?
No, I always want to do it my own way.
Exactly. Exactly. But that's why we gravitate towards each other. I gravitated towards you, which is fucking crazy because most people gravitate towards me. And that should say something about you, bro.
Me talking about Skyrim, dude.
You being able to have a conversation with me logically and emotionally. You're not like a lot of guys, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people that I talk to are very much it's a hard thing to understand, bro. Like it's hard to understand that the way I feel is very different than the way people portray me to be. Does that make sense?
I think that's been most of your life.
Yeah, it has. That's why I started doing what I'm doing though. Which which is the fact that most people are probably asking for something like this that don't even know it's here. You know, who's to say that 5 years from now this wouldn't be one of our most fucking popular videos? I mean, it probably wouldn't. Let's be honest. It wouldn't be one of our popular videos. If you and me are getting to that point where we have like Joe Rogan, shout out to Joe Rogan, bro. I'm not trying to fucking
Here we go.
like teeter off of his success,
Here we go.
but he's got good editing. I do like the way his shit's put up. Granted, a lot of other people will do the editing for him. A lot of people don't understand that it's third party editing that he doesn't even do himself. Other people are doing it so that they can grab the clout. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he gets the people he wants on there.
Shout out that episode where you laughed 5 minutes straight at my fucking misery, dude. That's gonna be our best episode. It ain't getting better than that, man.
The fucking five, the fucking $50 tip, bro. I'm sorry, we're not gonna go there. You know what? It's true. It's fucking very true, though.
He cried. Yeah.
I did. I cried. Cried, bro. You know, what do you, fuck, okay, what do you've got to get a PS5 soon. Because there's a lot of games coming out. What do you got a Switch, right?
I
You
have a
don't have a
Switch.
Switch? Alright, bitch. We're gonna play some fucking Mario games together, right?
Who's paying for this? He's really gonna finish that bottle. He's gonna die low key. He ain't even gonna finish it.
Nah, I'm gonna finish this bitch. I'm gonna finish it. And it's gonna, within an hour. Let's do the math. This shit is, I can't even read it.
He doesn't need his glasses.
I fucking need my glasses, bro. Shit. Shout out to that 3030, bro. I can't fucking read without my glasses. God, I'm so fucking old. This bitch, it doesn't say its percentage.
It
Is
does.
that a
It's like
bad thing?
14% or some shit.
Shout out to, do I want to say the brand? No, I don't.
Is that not
They don't
14%?
fucking pay me. It's something. It has me feeling.
I've seen it before. I
Look,
think it's
dude,
14%.
delicious wine made from 100% pure honey. I mean, let's read some shit, man. Mead. A mead for all seasons. Cold or hot. Spiced or not. Mead. An old English word for honey. Wine, that is. Has archaeological clues dating back 8,000 years. Many ancient cultures have historical ties with this enticing fermented honey liberation. It says the Chaucer's wine story began in 1960s when Lawrence Bargetto, I don't know, Bargetto created a new premium wine made from fresh local fruit and honey in Santa Cruz County, California. This meat is still produced from the California farms and reflects the unique terroir of these regions. By the way, bitch, do you have fucking Pokemon Scarlet?
Ben told you this.
We need to fucking play because there's a Mewtwo raid also.
Where's the shit?
What do you mean, where's the shit? You want to do it right now?
I'll pull up, dude.
Fucking pull it up. Let's do it. Let's fucking get it. Go get your shit.
I'm right here.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I have Skyrim in here too. I don't even have the fucking Pokemon, man.
You got fucking Skyrim.
I got
Oh,
Skyrim in
you
here.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're an Oh, dude, you know what? I left my fucking shit with my daughters, so I'm gonna have to use my roommate's fucking controllers.
You have Violet, right?
Yes, I
Alright,
do. I have Scarlet. I don't have Violet. I had I had both, and I lost Violet, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm fucking fat. Alright, bro. If you're doing this, look, they're gonna take a break. I'm gonna talk. I gotta take a fucking piss, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta pause my shit.
I can't believe we left this show on its own. Um,
I'm
I
taking a
re-
piss, bro. They're about to start here in mid piss stream. Unless you're gonna
I
start talking.
dude, you know I had that silver running for 2 fucking days, dude.
Did you really? Hold
I
on.
had that silver running for 2 days. That that next day I went in there, it was all glitched out and shit. I don't know what happened. I really wanted that bitch real bad, dude. It was low key
Was it the
devastating when
game?
it
Like
was
it was a legit game.
low key devastating that I went there and lost all my save on that fucking glitch, dude.
Bro, do you want me to fucking replace the battery for you?
I would pay. I kind of briefly talked to my girlfriend about her trying to solder a new battery in there. I would pay low
Bro,
key.
if you want, I can fucking. Alright, hold on. Bro, Cody, could we get the. Hold on. What is it? You said the save battery, right? For the fucking
Yeah.
crystal game? Hold on.
I open up for crystal for silver.
Would we be able to open up crystal and replace the battery if we had the right tools? Alright, give me some time, bro, and I'd probably be able to do that for you. Not gonna lie to you.
You need a
So,
soldering
shout, look,
iron.
man, fuck it. We're gonna get that shit. So I'm gonna start announcing my shit, bro. Like honestly, there's no reason in staying quiet with this shit if I'm starting a business, right? Me and my buddy are getting into mods. Anybody who needs mods, fucking PlayStation 4, all kinds of shit, fucking let us know. We'll fucking have consultations to figure out what it is you guys want, and it'll be there. Now, Scarlet is what we need. Oh, by the way, you can get Mew for free, by the way. Did you know that? Free Mew.
How?
It's a promo code. You put it in.
Where? How do you put in the
Give me,
code?
you have it's well, okay. Did you open up your shit yet?
I'm
Because you
literally
got to
in
go to the
game right now.
Nintendo. Okay, so you're going to go to the end game, and I'm going to tell you which code to put in right now, okay?
Like area 0, because I'm in area 0.
No, like you've got to put in like the promotion code and shit. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
I'm
Fuck.
playing this shit
You
right
got
now.
fucking Joy-Cons? Can I borrow yours? Cody, can I borrow your Joy-Cons? All right, appreciate you. Oh, fuck. All right.
I only have 46 hours in
You
this game.
you only have 46. I probably don't have more than that, honestly, either.
I thought I had a lot more, man.
You probably had a lot more.
I thought I had a lot more.
You thought you had a lot more. Well, I'll let you know this motherfucker. Mewtwo is Mewtwo's on the fucking raid. Oh my fucking god. Why is it
What?
not showing up? It's not showing up like the fucking news. Because there's a code that you can put in. Because there's a raid going on right now for Mewtwo. But there's also a promo code going out right now for Pokemon. So it's like if you go to Pokemon Scarlet, you should see. Here we go. Okay, I found it. All right, you ready? You ready for the fucking code, you bastard?
Where am I putting the code, man?
You put the code in your fucking. Okay, do you not know where to go for putting the code in for your promotion, like the mystery gifts and shit? Bro, I'm too drunk to be trying to walk you through this shit.
Very toxic of you, man.
I'm not gonna say I'm drunk. I'm not slurring my words too much, am I?
Very toxic of you, sir, to sit here and tell me that you too anything to help.
I'm too emotionally distraught to help you, bro. I'm too mentally fucked up to help you. Does that
He
make
ain't.
you feel better?
He's full of
I'm
shit.
not. I am full of shit.
Uh, uh.
What's up, bro? You got acid reflux or what?
Nah,
No. For real? You should.
why should I?
Okay, let me know when you're ready. Okay. You go to the game and you go to your settings, you go to your mystery gift, all right? Are you up or what?
I'm really in this phase right now. Huh? Crazy.
Are you in there or what the fuck? You need me to help you or what?
I am.
I'm pretty sure it's in the pause menu. Do you need me to hop on with you and shit? I'm pretty sure they need to update this bitch. I'm pretty sure it needs to fucking update. Yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
You're not doing what?
I'm not doing that update. I'm literally trying to pay for Nintendo right now. I'm trying to pay for online.
What the fuck are you trying to pay for online for? Nah, don't do that. Don't do that, bitch. I'll just add you to my fucking family account. Don't do that shit. What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
Whatever, man. Okay.
What do you mean, whatever? See, I'm trying to give you a fucking free online pass, and you're like, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Like, what the fuck? You should be like, I appreciate that, bro. Like, you're looking out for me kind of
How would
shit,
I
you
get to
know?
the point of doing a raid with you if I can't be online? And also, there is no mystery box
Bitch,
here.
because I just fucking said that I would add you to my fucking family plan.
He's so mad.
I am, because you're not fucking listening to me.
I'm
Are
on the
you?
main. I'm on the main menu. There's no mystery box. What do you want from me?
Oh my fucking god, dude. Probably there's no mystery box because you didn't fucking update it right now. Update the game. Update the game.
There's a system update.
Yeah, dude. Update that system. Oh, bitch. Hold on. Hold on. Bro, this isn't happening.
What is it?
My fucking save data is not. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. So the Switch that I have is not the Switch that I fucking um have my save data from, so it's not gonna fucking save it. All right, bro, we'll
Whatever's
do this
happening
shit.
here.
Are you going to the fucking show tomorrow? Are you going to the shop tomorrow or what? Or are you off?
Dude, I'm just not going. I'm just not seeing you tomorrow.
Oh, you're a son of a bitch, bro. All right. Well, the next time we have a fucking chance, we'll get past. We'll do this fucking free shit. We'll do this thing because we've got some time before we fucking miss out on it. We have to the 12th.
I got most of the week. I'll be all right.
You got most of the week.
Yeah.
Good shit. I've got probably fucking every goddamn day, honestly, till the day I die.
He's gonna finish that shit too, huh? Oh. At this point, dude, I thought I would be seeing it like run down your chest or something.
Really? Nah, dude. I don't waste meat. I don't waste meat like that. Meat is too good to waste. It's better than liquor. It's better than beer. It is the ultimate fucking wine, man. Fucking honey, water, and yeast. Literally, all this shit is. I fucking love it.
I'm glad there's something that you love,
No, bro,
man.
I don't feel like going to sleep tonight. I'm gonna be fucked. I'm gonna end up walking around in the fucking streets or some shit tonight. I just
It's that bad.
fuck, bro. I just feel like fighting somebody tonight. I don't know why. I'm gonna go fight
Very
a homeless
toxic of you,
person.
man. He's gonna American
I
Psycho a fucking homeless person, huh? Crazy.
I would never kill a homeless person, bro. What do you think I am? That
I was
fucking.
talking about.
You know what I mean? I mean,
That's funny.
shit, bro. I probably play some Yu-Gi-Oh tonight or something, man. I don't
He's
know.
gonna stream. He's gonna kill that shit.
Oh, you know what game I just got into more, bro, is the fucking animation throwdown.
I have to look at something.
Animation throwdown? You have to look at something?
That's what he
Who is
said.
it?
Shut
No,
up,
I saying
PUBG,
like
dude.
PUBG. Why the fuck? You played PUBG before?
I have, matter of fact, I have
You psycho bastard.
the
Dude, shout
collectible
out.
fucking card game, dude. Is
What's
this
it? Oh
shit?
yeah, and
No, I did not mean it. Is this only
animation.
Futurama people?
No, dude, it's the entire Fox
Oh shit,
network
it's
of
got goddamn
cartoons.
crazy. Yeah, it's got Hank Hill in there, Family Guy, Bob's
Yeah,
Burgers.
dude, I
Crazy.
can't. It's such a good fucking game.
Whatever, man.
Anime. Bro, what? No, like you have to watch this game, bro. They don't have it, and I'm fucking pissed off that they don't have it on the fucking shit.
What don't they
Anyways,
have?
man, let me ask you this, man. Let me fucking ask you some real shit. Fuck you.
All right, man. Uh,
Now, let me ask you. If you had the power to actually make a difference, what would you do?
I want to go back to what you were saying of people being watched. You mentioned um, there is a way of watching people and them not know that you're watching. That's called natural observation. Honestly, I don't want to ask people what they want, what they would want for me to help. I want to be able to watch a group of people, see what they need, and be able to help.
So you want to just know as much, you want to know something before you get to help it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what everybody should do. I think
Shout out
that's
to
the one
telemarketers.
thing most of us, shout out to telemarketers. I used to be a telemarketer, bro. Those people are fucking puppets. They don't understand their true potential, and they get used by everyone else that basically manipulates their fucking goodwill.
Dude, what age were you when you were telemarketing?
23.
You could have done anything in that
I
bitch, huh?
wasn't a telemarketer. I wasn't a telemarketer though. I worked for this company called Sitcore, and I would go to businesses and offer their employees the fucking 2-year contract shit that they used to offer back in the day.
Hmm.
And every phone I sold, I would make $100 per phone I sold. So if I sold somebody a free phone, I'd get $100 that day. If I sold somebody 11 free phones, I got $1,100 that day. What I realized is it's just for someone else's benefit, and that I would be bleeding off of someone else's benefit, you know? It's just not something I wanted to do. It's not morally my route. I'm a really fucked up person, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably one of the biggest hypocrites to ever walk the fucking face of this earth.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I'm really a fucked up person. I like to have justice in the sense where it's supposed to be served. I don't know, dude. What the fuck is justice to anybody in their own sense? It's nothing, you know what I mean? Like what's
Justice is
justice to
artificial. Time
exactly.
is
No, you're pretty
artificial.
much right. It is. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say time's artificial, but
Time is
I mean,
artificial.
look at the studies of people who have been fucking traveling faster in vehicles that seem to have a younger lifespan than the ones that don't. There's a lot of science to shit that we don't understand, bro. I'm not
But
saying that it's all.
the numbers in which we count is artificial.
If you want to talk about the numbers in which we count, what about the whole clock sense? What about the fucking theory? What about that experiment where they put a clock in a fucking jet plane and left the clock in a regular plane? And when they fucking actually like
I know what you're
check the
saying.
time of the clock, you
I
see
get
what
it.
I'm
I
saying?
know
Yeah,
what you're saying.
exactly.
I've seen this. I respect it. I love science. Listen. But I'm saying that device
I'm listening.
and that machine and device, both artificial. I'm not saying
Oh
that
yeah.
I'm not saying that there is life that we live and there is moments, but the concept of time and being counted is an artificial concept. There's aging with anything, with any animal, with any living being, there's aging. There is no denial that time lapses in some way, form, or fashion. But the measurement is artificial. He ain't got nothing on. He's gonna go to sleep, low key.
You said measurement.
Measurement,
The measurement's artificial.
artificial.
So let me ask you, what is the measure of a man?
We're all
What in
chemicals.
your fucking in your word, what is the measure of a man? And you think it's chemicals.
Yeah.
I don't think it's chemicals. I think I think what it is speaking up for what you know shouldn't be repressed.
Yeah,
That's what a
you,
fucking
you're always gonna be repressed, man.
we're all fucking repressed, bro. You're telling me you're not repressed right now?
I'm sure there's something.
You said that I'm sure there's something.
I'm sure there's something in my job right now. I'm being repressed at the very least, if nothing else.
Yeah, it's called the company that you work for. fucking probably makes way more that they could afford to give you something better. Hey, you guys want to watch Little Nicky tonight? Sorry, bro. Yeah, I'll watch it.
He's not gonna watch it. He's
I'll watch
real
that
life
shit.
not actually gonna watch it, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll watch that shit.
First question:
You
you
want to
actually
watch
gonna
it,
watch it?
bro?
I've seen that movie.
You heard that?
I heard that question. That immediate question. You actually gonna watch it? Dude, he's not gonna watch that shit.
Dude,
Zero.
I downed a fucking, how many ounces is this? 750 milliliters of this bitch.
That's a fifth.
I drank a fifth?
Yeah.
I'll plead the fifth, bitch.
Dude, I was a big Adam Sandler fan when I was a kid, dude. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, dude. I watched those movies a shitload when I was a kid, dude.
I had those on repeat on VHS, bro.
Same, same. Tommy Boy,
Your
fucking
favorite
Dumb and
Billy,
Dumber.
your favorite Adam
Adam
Sandler movie.
Sandler,
From
my
the,
favorite Adam Sandler.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, that Billy Madison, man.
Billy
Shout out Norm
Madison is what
Macdonald.
yours?
Shout out
Billy
Norm Macdonald.
Madison, you know what? I'm about to top your shit. Happy Gilmore, bitch.
Literally just said it, dude. Whatever, man.
You said no, you said Billy Madison
Yeah, I
is
know.
your top.
These are the two movies that I mentioned. Bringing up Adam Sandler movies.
But I'm saying Adam Sandler is height the fucking height Adam Sandler. Height.
Happy
Height.
Gilmore, dude. Shooter
You
McGavin
know
in
what?
that.
Actually, let's fucking break away from Adam Sandler and talk about his casting crew, bro. Let's talk about the motherfuckers that don't. Let's shout out to fucking Grandma's Boys, bro.
Shout out
Grandma's
that
Boys
too.
was a fucking masterpiece. I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the fucking loony bin together. I don't give a fuck. Love that shit, bro.
This is a good movie.
Love that movie. Jonah Hill, one of his first big breaks was in that fucking movie. Dude was huge as fuck.
That's true, huh?
Yeah,
Shout out
for
Superbad.
sure, bro. Superbad, yeah. Superbad was a. I like Mike Cera better than I do like Jonah Hill, in my opinion.
Wow. I did
You
watch a
don't?
lot of
You're
Arrested
not a Mike
Development
Cera
when I was a
fan?
kid.
Arrested Development. I've never seen that.
You should watch it. It's the time in your life right now at your age. You should start watching Arrested Development.
Is it really? I will watch that. Hey, dude, are you gonna join my fucking Discord or what, bro?
What am I contributing to that
Shout out
Discord,
to my
man?
Discord. Huh?
What am I contributing to that Discord, man?
Being a fucking member, bitch. That's what your contribution is.
My contribution is paying to see what's on the shit, huh? Crazy.
You're not paying a motherfucking dime, bro. I have never asked anybody for fucking money since I started this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've never once said, hey, subscribe to our fucking channel. See what I'm saying?
I see.
You see what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm reading.
Do you ever date two chicks at once, bro?
I told you this one time when I was younger.
I don't give a fuck about what you're reading. What are you reading right now, bro?
I'm reading the first edition of the Berserker manga.
That's cool. I don't fucking
It's
read like that. I need to start
it's
reading.
it's low key not as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Because the animes are always gonna be fucking better than the mangas. In my opinion, I'll fucking die on the hill. I'd rather watch the fucking anime than read the fucking manga. I don't give a fuck.
Shout out
Call me
Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
fucking boring if you want. Yu Yu Hakusho is probably the one thing I would read in its fucking entirety. Is it actually completed? Is the manga fucking finished for Yu Yu Hakusho?
It's been dead, dude. That shit's like
It's been dead?
25 or dude, that shit had
Fuck!
been released
You
since the
kidding me?
90s, dude. Shit had been
I
out,
will
dude.
set this fucking world on fire. If this guy dies, I would fucking resurrect him. I don't give a fuck if he doesn't believe in it or not. I would resurrect this motherfucker.
I dare you to buy that shit all in one
I don't
sitting,
give a
dude.
fuck about his wife learning this shit. If he ain't making this shit, I gotta bring him back from the dead. I will dig up his body and fucking reanimate him. Literally, some Naruto shit. My fucking favorite anime, that's my life. That's my luck. Incomplete. Not never to be fucking finished. Why? Because life isn't fucking fair. That fucking sucks, bro. The fact that there's no fucking ending. You know what? That's all of us. That's our fucking lives. There is no ending. We just die and the world continues.
That's what Berserk gave
Fucking
us,
shout
though.
out to this. I'm downing this shit. That just fucking pissed me off.
He's gonna throw up. He's not watching that little Nicky also.
Ugh. Woo! Ugh. Oh, my nipples, they hurt. They hurt when I twist them. Oh, fuck. Shout out to that fucking Mel Gibson South Park
have you
episode.
have you ever beaten Conker's Bad for a Day?
What's that game we were talking about where that guy was trying to get laid?
Dude, you know that I actually paid attention, and it's Leisure Suit Larry, man. I wanted to know so bad, man. That's the name of the game.
I'm fucked. Leisure
Leisure
Suit
Suit Larry.
Larry. We are gonna play that game together on this motherfucker. I You know what, dude? Hold on. Let my old ass put the glasses back on
Where's the
because I
emulator,
can't
man?
fuck. Dude, hold on. We're gonna fucking see.
Where's the emulator at, man?
We're gonna fucking hold on.
Cancer and
Here we go.
reproductive harm. Huh, crazy.
What was it talking about?
It's on the back of the fucking. It's on the back of the box for Pokemon, dude.
Cancer and reproductive harm is on the back of a fucking Pokemon card game.
That's what it says, dude. It says P65
It says
warning.
cancer and reproductive harm on the back of a fucking Pokemon. Bro, I actually had. Shout out, dude. Do you see this shit? Do you see this, bro? Do we see it? Do you see it?
I
Do
see a
you
white
see it?
screen right now.
You see a white fucking screen right now, you piece of shit.
It's white. Oh.
Alright, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
Alright, you see? You see this shit?
Oh.
You see my screen?
You got it.
Alright, it works. You see, what do you see right now?
I see a desktop with some blue ribbon on there or some shit.
Oh, you do? It's not even fucking showing the real shit, huh?
Oh.
Alright, hold on. Alright. Fuck yeah, we got it. Alright, you ready? What's it called?
Oh. The
Dude, I'm
Steam Deck,
fucked,
dude.
bro.
Leisure Suit
Let's see if this.
Larry, dude. Spell it, bitch.
I don't know how to spell it, bro. I'm
That's
fucked up.
terrible, dude. Put an E in an I, dude.
Woo!
Oh,
Nice,
it's there,
Alina.
too.
Oh shit! They've got it. They fucking
Dude,
have it, bro. Are you
7
wanting
of
to go
them,
through?
dude.
They got
7, dude.
7 leisure suit Larrys, and the first one is fucking $3.99. How do I not give in to the temptation and buy this, bro? Oh my
Oh,
god! Look at how old this is. Oh
dude,
my
you
fucking
gotta pull
god.
up for something. You gotta pull up for one of the other ones, dude. Oh, that
You
shit
want to
looks
go
kind
to
of
the other
hard,
one? Let's
honestly, dude. That retro looks kind of hard, honestly. Where are the other ones, dude?
oh
It's
shit!
gone.
Hold on, Leisure shoot. Let's try the most recent, which is 7. Oh my god, bro.
Oh,
Oh shit, we need to play this together, bro. It's $5.99. They
dude,
have
that
the
looks like
retro
Richard
bundle
Nixon.
for 27. His younger days, Richard Nixon. Oh shit. All right, bro. Look, next time we get paid, it's Leisure Shoot Larry.
Dude, came out in
Fucking
2017, dude.
the most recent game, yeah, 2007. That's fucking crazy. The fact that that game has been, is he still trying to get laid? Has he not gotten laid in all these games? That's fucking wild, bro. Like, that's fucking
That first
insane.
retro one looked hard, low key, dude. I don't know what's going on with that one. I remember this game being different than
Dude,
some.
what the fuck? Are you looking at that shit? Look, are you seeing this right now? We should play this together. Well, we should play as, oh, dude, so I saw that like in Twitch, like they have this thing where somebody can take over your fucking controller and shit.
That's what he wants to do, huh?
I do. I really do. You know, bro, I don't say this enough. Actually, I do think I say this enough. I say I love you pretty often to you, don't I?
You don't, man.
Like, love
That's
you,
alright. I love
bro.
you
I
anyways.
don't. I could have swore I said like I love you, bro. Love you, bro. Later. I got fucking hang up. Before
You
you have
never
a
give it
chance
to me,
to
man.
express your feelings back to me.
You never
Never
give it
gave
to
it
me,
to you.
man.
I'll start giving it to you, bro. Shout out to. No, I'm not gonna shout out to that, bro.
He
Fucking
wants
people
to.
would never understand. I
I
do, but
understand
that's
that fan life,
crazy.
dude.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I got a different one today. It's what's it called? Blue Gushers. That's crazy, bro. Honestly, that was insane. That was wild. I'm glad that we actually hit 2 hours today because I was a little worried. Hey, we fucking did that shit.
You did that shit.
Hey, 2 hours. It took us 2 hours to get to that point.
Yep.
So I got this because of Dragon Ball Z, right?
How long ago?
And so the story behind this one. Shout out to James Boyd, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's done every single one of my tattoos except for this one right here. James Boyd, you're a real close friend, bro. I've known you since I was in fucking middle school. I hope you're doing good. I know a lot of shit's happened since we've last talked, and if this ever reaches your ears, bro, contact me, man. I care about you. The last time I went to your house, you had a big fucking fence up, dude. I couldn't fucking reach you, so Um, I care about you, man. Let me know how everything's been. Contact, reach out to me. But the story behind this one is I just got back from basic training, and I just wanted to see how. No, I don't know, dude. Like this one was just after I got out of basic training. I got out of basic training. I went to come see him. He gave me this motherfucker right here. I got out of the military in 2014, and I was going through a lot of hard times. Like I just got out of the psychiatric center. There was a lot of shit that I was really just lost and confused about. A lot of the shit that I thought I knew what life was, what the way the system works, the way the government is, it just really fucked me up, man. So like the one person that I thought understood me, I went to go talk to. And I didn't I didn't even have the intentions of asking this person for a tattoo. It was he just asked. He was like, "Do you want a tattoo?" And I was like, I mean, I won't fucking tell you no, dude. I love your artwork. Like I wouldn't deny being a canvas for you, basically. And like years later, I go to like a fucking 24-hour fitness, and this old Asian lady who's in the hot tub with me was like talking about Mandarin and how like in Mandarin this means understanding. I didn't know that. When I posted this on fucking Facebook, somebody said this shit said hamburger. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
But you
I was
got it for
like,
Dragon
fuck
Ball
it.
Z, you
This is
said?
what I got it for Dragon Ball Z. I mean, bro, do you not see the
The
Majin? I'm a
Majin.
very big fucking the Majin Scorpion, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is. What's on your mind, bro?
I
What
have to go back to work tomorrow.
do you ever do you ever
Do
doubt
I ever what?
yourself? You ever doubt yourself?
No, there's not really a doubt. I really like in a lot of different aspects in life. I just tell myself that it has to be done and I have to do it. I don't really give myself an option on a lot of things in my life. I just do it. Um, but that can my ideas, thoughts change? Sure. But I'm always in the moment, on instinct, doing what I want to do.
That makes sense. I envy you for that, man. I never had that confidence within myself to be able to do that.
Feels good
I
sometimes.
really feel like yeah, I'm sure it does. It's crazy, bro. Bad boy right here. It's a lot different than this one. Two different strains. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I don't know, bro. Hopefully we do make a difference in the world. You know, there's a lot that I feel like a lot of men could learn from us, but not being the toxic men in the world is what's important. You know?
There's a balance there. There's also the balance where you're talking about people, right? There's a balance of not oversharing shit with people, and then there's a balance of knowing when to ask questions. Or at least what I was saying is if I can gather that someone's gonna be honest if I ask a question.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Did I tell you what I coped?
What are you
What I
doing with
copped?
that? What are you doing with that?
Keeping myself keeping myself warm, bro.
All
You
right,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
This is what you spend your money on, huh?
I didn't actually spend my money on this. It was free.
It was free, huh?
It was free. It was free. You know, you'd be surprised at things you can get for free. I'm fucking
Yeah,
done for, bro.
go watch Little Nicky. I don't know when I'm gonna see you. That'll be
I
some point
do.
this week
I
for
do.
sure.
You know, I'm gonna say this right now, bro. You and me, hmm, we're gonna fuck the game up, bro. You don't know what that means, do you?
No, because I'm gonna make my own game and play my own shit.
Exactly, motherfucker. That's what that means. You're fucking right. I love that shit. You don't fucking change that. Don't ever stop that way you fucking think, bitch. How long have you been thinking like that for?
A long time.
Better than me. It's just only been recently, these last 2 years, that I've been thinking like this.
I wouldn't be who I am if
Well,
I
guys,
didn't come up and just do the shit and make my own way of doing it. Yeah, close the shit,
it
man.
took me a while. It took me a while to figure out who the fuck I was, but I'm here now, and the world
I'm
doesn't
glad.
like it. But this is Robin Graves.
Yeah, Lokachi.
That's right, motherfuckers. And stay tuned for the next episode. Hey, we may just be doing some more gameplay shit. Hey, find a game on Steam we can play. Find some shit. Spider-Man 2 is coming out, bro, so I'm gonna let you know this right now. That's probably gonna be where most of my game stream's gonna be. Are you interested in watching that bitch or what?
Dude, like the classic Spider-Man 2 game?
No, bitch, the fucking Spider-Man 2 game that's coming out in October. The
It's a new
PS5
game?
only. Yes, bro, with Venom. The original voice actor from the fucking Spider-Man animated fucking cartoon.
Dude, Spider-Man 2 back in,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Spider-Man 2 back in the day had Vulture in there, and he was a piece of shit.
Did Spider-Man 2 have Vulture? I mean, you're talking about the Spider-Man 2 animated series game, right? Not the fucking Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2 game,
No, for sure, the Tobey
right?
Maguire fucking Spider-Man game. I think there was two, man.
But
Was it just
Spider-Man,
one?
no, because Tobey Maguire never had the fucking Vulture in his fucking movies, guy. So the Spider-Man game you're thinking about was probably fucking PS1, and it was probably Vulture. It was not Spider-Man 2. The Spider-Man 2 game you're thinking of was probably for the PS1 that had the Vulture in it, but the Spider-Man 2 game had no relation with any of the movies.
There is GameCube Spider-Man 2. I just fucking saw it.
GameCube Spider-Man 2.
I just fucking saw it. Because there is
You
Ultimate
just
Spider-Man.
fucking saw it. No, dude, that's Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man, I knew. That was the comic book graphics of this shit, right?
Dude, the Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man had like Electro and shit in there. I had that Game Boy Advance game. But I remember playing
What the fuck
Spider-Man,
are you talking about, bro?
the alternate, like the comic book Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man. That was for the PS2. That was what had the comic book graphics, and you could play as both Spider-Man and Venom.
but there is Spider-Man. This is a video game, right? And then there
You're
is
talking about Ultimate
Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
2 on
not
fucking game. These are the games that I am talking
that
about, man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, but that one didn't have fucking Vulture on it.
He's so mad.
I promise you that that game didn't have fucking Vulture.
Why are you so mad, bro? Why are you so pissed?
Because you're trying to tell me that this non-existent character in the game existed. The
Oh,
Vulture did not exist.
I'm watching gameplay. I'm
I
watching gameplay
promise
video
you.
right now, dude.
Dude, is there really a fucking Vulture in that shit?
I remember this game, dude. I had this shit boot, dude. I had that shit booted as fuck.
In
I'm
the
pretty sure.
PSP, in the PSP, because that's all it was, the Vulture.
If I ever find this game, I swear I will.
Dude,
No, it's
in Spider-Man 2, 2004, you can see Vulture's features. That's it. That's it. Spider-Man 2, 2004, you can see his features on the Chrysler Building from his boss fight in the first game. So the Spider-Man 1 game had Vulture. He never fucking existed in the fucking real movies, though. Does that make sense?
This is what I was trying to tell you. He fucking sucked in that game, dude. He was a bitch. I remember.
I never would have fucking played that game. Honestly, bro, we did this shit. We made it past 2 hours and 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah, go watch
We're gonna
Little
fuck
Nicky.
this. What's up?
We go watch Little Nicky, dude. Both of us have to work tomorrow, man.
We do. I gotta wake up at 3 a.m. Actually, I started waking up at 2:30 now instead.
Are
So
you
what's
doing
up?
anything?
9:20, 9:30, 10,
Are you?
11, 12, 1, 2. That's 5 fucking hours. And guess what, motherfuckers? I'll be streaming at fucking 3 too.
Do
Non
you do
fucking
you,
stop, dude.
do
I
you do
don't
anything for your future
fucking
self?
do. I do? Yes, I did actually. I spent some time with my kids. I took a nap. I regained the rest that I wasn't able to have.
You fucking
I
regained,
did
huh?
good. Dude, I got arroz con leche. Bro, fuck. I'm probably gonna have some of that tonight, actually. Nice little
That's what
comfort
you're gonna go
food.
do right now,
I'm,
huh?
I'm gonna get off and have some arroz con leche. Uh, there's some fried pork. There's fried pork that we made with smothered onions. So
Sounds
smothered
good.
pork chops. Smothered pork chops with white rice.
Sounds good.
Probably gonna hang out with my roommates for a little bit, and enjoy
All
this
right, man.
shit. What are you gonna do, man? You can go to sleep?
Pretty much.
Get some sleep, bro. I tend to turn everything off when I'm ready to go to bed. You know what I mean? It helps me go to
Smart.
sleep faster.
Smart.
I've been watching The Office recently, and I've been fucking up.
I used to fall asleep watching The Office.
I can't because I'll be invested in their shows. I'm fucking up. But yeah, man, this is Robin Graves and your fucking host Kachi, and honestly, we appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I
I
really do.
appreciate y'all. I really do.
And we hope to see more of y'all. We hope to hear y'all's input. We hope to get some of y'all's stories. Hey, if you have stories you want told and having input on, let us know. Send us an email, man. Send us a message. We are here to maybe help those who don't know how to see the other way of looking at things. And that's that. Kachi, bro, I hope to see you next week. It's always good seeing you. I'll honestly say that I missed seeing you this morning. So, with that, your boy's fucking done, bro. Like we started this bottle at the very beginning. We're done. Let's just hope I don't feel like shit when I start my stream in the morning.
You'll be all right.
Later, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I really do. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what it was that caused me to want to talk to you, but I'm glad I did, bro.
It's been a good time.
Get some rest, man. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, you too.
Later.
Peace.